Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heroes Detail. I'm finally back doing this. You're here seeing me doing this, Heroes Detail, and we gonna do it with the best support ever in Paragon, Narbash. Narbash. He's one of my would say under top five favorite heroes in the game, and I'll say main support classes that I pick. He got lots of abilities that all of the heroes are support class focus on one typical thing, either crowd control, shields, healing. For him, he got all the things: speed, healing, stop people, and make a big wide of damage and such, aiding other teammates and heroes and such. And the creative team, the devs, make absolutely crazy on this character. They really make Narbash well designed character. One of the top tier back in the day design when they did. So I think we'll start with the face. Excuse me. So you have a bunch of piercings. I think he got the most facial piercings. Nice big. Either is a brunette or a ginger beard. I always think he's a ginger beard. Mohawk. He's an orc, but he got inspired by lots of metal drummers and such. You got the mohawk, long dreads and stuff. The dreads are probably be hard pain ass for me to do and stuff. But his design is very perfect. That metal kind of vibe and such. And kind of like a chill dude, I would say. Chill dude. The cowbell and such, that some people that I was thought that it's gonna be like a minotaur or some kind of cow thing, but nah, I think it works. Yeah, I'm gonna start with each arm. So I think this is a tattoo. It look like it's part of the skin, not like a paint that they paint over and such. It's actually a tattoo and such. Don't know what it is exactly. It could be his tribe or his clan and such. But I would say it looks like something like a cult, the cultic culture and such. Got a good bicep arm. Show muscles. I think there's little veins right here. A couple little battle scars and such. A furry cuff and such. Looks like what the drums and the weapon. Over you have it's a shoulder pad and stuff. Have a skull. Yeah, look, the skull might be like a warthog or a wild pig and such, or some kind of creature. Nasty, nasty teeth. funny, under it is just the same thing of this side. You know what I mean when I show you. If I lift up the skull, you got the same tattoo. It's now say it again. It's just the same. If you see it, just same tattoo, same battle scars, veins, and stuff like this side. Scar right here. Scar right here. Oops. Come on. There we go. So, I think they add the skull thing so it not make any like same side. Also, they have like the arm band. Then the back, big massive girth and such, and this leather scrolls. I think that's what they are. Every time he uses his abilities and stuff, it glows and such. Here's my take. I think if you notice, they have X's, O's, and line crosses. I think they're like notes for orcs. I think that's the thing. Then down to the mid lower back, you have his loincloth and stuff with this creature right here. Could be possibly the same with this skull. And actually, if you look around his like drums, they have like similar skulls and such from this like beast and such. Overall, it's not bad. A little bit creepy, but I think it's alright. Over here, I think in the skeleton animation, it's called shakers, and I think they shake with the like shaking noise, like a maracas and such kind of thing, shake around stuff. Make more different types of sounds and stuff while he drumming and such. His big, thick legs with his ankle cuffs and such. Show his nice lovely feet. And now the front side. He got like a nice green big belly and such, hanging from the drums and such. It's very personality character design. I like it and such. It fits and such for him. Unlike a certain game that needs a overweight character so acceptable towards a group minority of people that have weight issues and such. Not make a character with weight and such as a design choice and such. Anyway, so you have that big green belly hanging on the drum. Now that's a little bit of a problem for that. If I just kind of a little bit move the thing, there's a nice little gap of his hanging with his belly just floating in the air a bit, not like going like drop down and such. Usually fat people and such do. I know I sorry for saying that, but I'm fat too. Yeah, so it's kind of a little bit hard for me doing some scenes with Narbash and stuff, with that like massive gap without the drums and such. Supposedly like Narbash, it in the story I'm making. In my kind of story lore and stuff, that Narbash and Chimera are friends, but not really buddies and such. Him think he's his buddy, but whatever. For the drum himself is, I think it's a big staple on the character, and he's like really wide. So the drum have like big drum, 2 little drums, and a drum plate, I think that's what we call it. I don't know much of drummer stuff. So yeah, it's got like tattered and worn out. I never see the bomb. It's quite dark. Hold on. Main drum. That's just the same thing. I think it's the same thing. No, I think it's a little bit. No, it's just like a. Then I have like this like whitish thing and stuff. Again, you have like 3 skulls and such with horns coming out of the side of the mouth and such. Don't know what it is. Look like a human with horns and such. And now I think we'll do his weapon. His drumstick, club, or you can call it a mace, whatever you can call it. This is his instrument for drumming and a weapon for him to bash skulls in. Really detailed. Got a little worn out from drumming or bashing people. Instrument of great music, or instrument to breaking skulls and stuff. Overall, I think the creative team outdid themselves and make a character very likable and such. People people want to play him because he got good design. He got good kit and such. He's more like a bit like B or A tier heroes you want to pick him for support. I would say we're done with showing the model of Narbash, and on to the skins. Alright, here's the only 3 skins. Start with the very first one. I think, what's it called? Raspberry Blue. Narbash Trouble Vibe. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the. I recreate the recalling and stuff, sticking them out to his team and such. Got grape hair, blueberry skin, different. Now I would say again to his default skin. This is paint. This is tattoo. Quite different, right? Paint, tattoo. That's paint, tattoo. Alright. Got got more details and stuff. This is a tier 1 skin. Very vibrant color. To this one, the second tier skin. The ginger jams. Got reddish hair. Got different war paint. Tattoo. I think it's war paint. Yellow war paint. I think it's supposed to be supposed like a St. Patrick's thing. St. Patty's Day. Got nice gold and such. And this here, he's doing the clapping drums and such. Doing the. I try and do the same thing I did with like pictures of the Shadow Eve second year and stuff. So this is the Halloween skin, the Bashful Lantern. The Shadow Eve second year of it and stuff, where they got only 3 skins, pretty good skins and such. And this is like the top-notch theming of the Halloween theme and such. Again, he's like have a jack-o'-lantern head, but I think he's supposed to be like a scarecrow and such. Switch the one to the drums and such, 2 little ones as pumpkins. Got like a voodoo doll. Jars of gas. His loincloth thing got changed to like a bat. Got his skull is quite different. Got candles and such. This is like a really top good skin. Sadly, it's only a top good skin because there's not much of not good Narbash skins and stuff. You only got like 2 like tier 1 skins and 1 3 tier skin that's only for a holiday event. Sadly, that's all he got. Alright, over here, this is the special effect. I'll try to put a little bit areas and such. Alright, so this little area is his healing ability and such effects. This one has a general healing, a ground healing effect. You can see the light coming down. This is the camera screen when if you play as him and you have the screen on it, it will glowing green stuff showing the healing effect is working and such. Over here is the throwing the club. This is just here. This little glowing thing is when he's holding the club about to throw, and this is the chunking effect coming towards their enemy and such. There's no speed effect that I can show you. New layer. Now here, if you expect, this is his alt. I put 2 of the effects together to make it work and such. So the green wave and stuff is the noise coming out, the drums and stuff, and all the particle effects are the ground having the wave coming out. Next here is because there's need more room. This is for the Hollow Eve skin and stuff for Narbash. So this is the throwing the jack-o'-lantern and such. They replaced the club to the jack-o'-lantern. This is where he holds about to throw the jack-o'-lantern, and this is the chunking of the jack-o'-lantern. Quite different than the club thing. This is I think it's something for healing effects or something. Yeah, because this is a healing one. It changed the green to orangey, matching like the Halloween colors and stuff. You know, I think it's orange and black. It's always the Halloween colors. Here's a different kind of ways effect. Here's the candle lights and such. I tried putting on the candle lights on the model, but it doesn't work. For flying bats, small, medium, large. I think that's the effect when he recalls a bat's coming out or using his abilities. And reddish, oranges, ghosts and stuff. That's part of the recall as well. And here's the alt. If you see it changes to orange, just like the healing thing. Still have like particle effects shaking around. Very nice, very nice. Over here is the mash stuff. So right here first, if you guys watch, or hopefully you watch the Fae Heroes detail video, there's lots of vines and stuff. Some odd reason I didn't have Fae in the Unreal Engine files in this one. Some reason these things are in Narbash file. Now I don't know why. It could be possible because Narbash come after Fae's release date and stuff, if I remember correctly. But that's my take of it. But yeah, I have like, this is the same vines and such and plants from her. And this one is Narbash's club. I didn't do anything make it like there and stuff. It's just a mash. And it's got a little bit, you have the different texture and make it look like ugly and such. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the throwing club and such than the melee club and stuff on Narbash. Here they have like the smoky club version. Don't know what that is. And over here is the shattered of the club. Each of these things are just all of them are mashed together for me. I did it myself. I changed the texture to the natural club look. But if you notice, just like their shatters and such. It's supposedly when he chuck, either it hits other hero, minion, or the wall of ground stuff, it will shatter and such. All are single pieces except the handle and stuff. And over here, I guess this is the mesh for the Halloween stuff. Here's the jack-o'-lantern, the thrower thing, and this pumpkin that is supposed to be the same design as the drums of the Halloween. And you have a shattered jack-o'-lantern. And this, I could say the same thing with the Fae issue and stuff for the file, but I think this is a part of the jack-o'-lantern stuff for something. It could be also, I think when he hits the ground and stuff, I don't know. If put the comments for the reason this stuff is in this file. Leaves, yellow leaf. I don't know what that is. Dude, does pumpkins have a leaf and stuff usually? Yeah. Again, this pumpkin is, I think, part of that. The pumpkin drums and stuff. Here, if you can see, there's 3 different bug types, either from like cockroaches or anything and stuff. It's supposed to be when he take his helmet off. His jack-o'-lantern head off his body and shook all the bugs off. And this is the main model of the bat. Not great detail. Oh yeah, this green thing. I don't know what it is. I think it's part of the throwing effect and such. Crumble and such effect. Alright, now this part. I want to do this. So, Narbash, special effect, practical effects. I'll show you all the other effects on the recording and such. Hit main drum. So you see what these effects, I cannot put them out there for a nice good pick. Yeah, I wish I didn't have the orange line effect. Oh wait, what? No, that's the Halloween skin. Billy's dash. That's the short speed move. Primary, his main attack. I'm just putting all the effects out. Usually I delete these things. Some of them work, sometimes very quick to not notice. Shield. This is interesting. Shield is where the healing is. I don't know that they plan to add. Originally planned to add Narbash a healing ability and such. Then they replaced it to. Sorry, wait. It was planned to add a shield, who is Billy and such. Not add shield and healing at the same time. I'm saying they. It wants he kind of have ability of shielding. Every time he uses his ability, he can do heal, then not heal. And then they just made that's too OP. So they have the healing one. If people don't know that Narbash is a support, but also he's a castle support, but also he's a tank, a tanky castle support. You see that boom? See all the effects that I showed you. I'll delete that one. Throw, that's the bunkhead effect. That's the one hold. This was the hit it. I think hit the water. Hit the world. I think hit in the ground or the wall. Throw miss. Then like throw it, disappear. And there's the club effect. I cannot put texture on the throw club. I like these two. Ultimate. So if you see, there's just two different types. This one, I don't know what this is. I think this is the recall. No, it's sorry now. Something effect, but it looks like the recall thing. So that's all for just the vanilla Narbash. This is the Halloween Narbash. You get more. Well, not more, just extra, I guess. Yeah, you see the bats flew over. The bats. The candles. I did show you the ghosts. I'll delete that because it's too massive. The pumpkin patch. Yeah, part of the effect of the mash and stuff. Let's try. Let's see that again. Okay, yeah, I think it's just. I guess the vines and the pumpkin stuff is part of the whole thing. This is the effect where all the roaches and cockroaches and stuff are falling off the head. And you see there. Hopefully you guys don't have a icky problem. Oh, look at that. And they disappear. And Billy's. Similar, I say again, similar, same, but they still have that orange color. There's bats. This is the speed. I think that this little effect is the same effect as the recall. Primary. Bright orange. Nothing. Still nothing. Shield. Up. The healing Billy. Yeah, this is the healing effect. That's that one. too much on this platform. Something is there, but I don't know what it is. That. Yes, the floating pumpkin. Bats. Shattered pumpkin. Something was there. Holding briefly. So you think something like you cancel it effect. And the projectile jack-o'-lantern. More bats. Big burst of bats. Is it the... Nah, the rapid wave. Fire. I think the N. And one more. And there's the yellow wave effect. Orange wave, sorry. Orangey yellow wave. And that is all the effects I can show you. So overall, that's... Overall, I think that devs make one hack of a character one hectic creative core for this character. They made a orc rock metal support drummer, and they did pretty well. So hope you like that. Surely I do. And